The family in the big house in the corner have a lot of kids, and they also distribute food, and they've built this to distribute food in, and that's to be their storage room and have their freezer in.
Yeah.
But there was a cream station here originally, long before my time, but when I was a kid it was a home, and then later on the beauty shop. Now over here, about where this is, part of this building, was the hardware store that I remember. Dale Cook's first hardware store was in here. There were a lot of other stores before that. Most of them they varied on what they were, but it was the hardware store that I remember. And then when he moved down there, it became a storage building for the phone company, and then after that it was torn down, probably in the 70s. And on the corner, you can see the remains of it. Not very well anymore. You can see the concrete over here.
Yep.
This was the other gas station. That's not what was there originally. When I was a kid, it was a little building, some were very similar to the one down there for the other gas station. It's where the old man played dominoes. Because the gas station had failed by then, but this had been a gas station at one time. And before that, originally there was a two-story building here that was a general store, Sheldon Myers building, and Mr. Myers sold it, and it was torn down and replaced by this. And then we'll go down here a little bit too, and then we'll go up here. But that was a gas station, Domino Parlor in my day. It's been going a long, long time. Down here where the gravel's piled, there was a big building down here. And I'll talk about a little bit about over here too.
I don't think the sidewalk's very level.
There used to be a big building here with a circular or oval pipe aluminum roof.
Yeah.
And it was the Baum Automobile Agency originally, I guess, before my day. And then it became a garage. My great-grandfather Garner had a garage in there, and later on a man named Frank Phillips. And then after that it became the bus barn for the school district. And then after that it was torn down, and now it's been used by the city for gravel.
Yeah.
That double wide is recent, and that's been put there by the man who brings the kids in, and owns those buildings. That's recent.
Yeah.
Now over here, that is the first fire department right there.
That's it.
The larger building, the larger garage, whatever you want to call it. And it used to sit by it in the park. There's a cage. I can point it out to you. The first jail set right there was a cage. The city water system was put in 2006 because the west side of town has too much nitrates in the water, and there's not a lot of water in town anyway. So that was built in 2006. At that time we just had used wells.
Yeah.
And we do have a sewer system. It was built in 1960. It was put in. The only thing down this way is the church, the Methodist church, which you can drive by if you want.
Yeah.
That's where I go to church, although my family was in both churches. There's actually was a third church too, right north of my house. Until 1910 there was another church there, the Presbyterian church.
Wow.
But there weren't a lot of people come, and they moved it back out in the country, north of town, until 1935. Then they brought it back, and the Christian church, which is a church just east of me there, used it as an annex, and it sat where my grandmother's house is now, the oldest building in town.
You know it's a country.
And then it was attached to the church and built, the year my dad died in 2006 and 7, they remodeled and tore it down and built onto the church.
Yeah.
So it's not there anymore.
I thought his whole truck was like that. I thought his whole truck was like that.
This ugly looking building was once a very nice building. It was the post
It
office.
still looks nice.
Still looks nice.
Yeah.
It was always privately owned by the Otis family. You see the red house? That was where the homestead of Matson Otis, one of the founders of the town, was. Not that house, but that's where he lived originally.
Yeah.
Anyway, he built the post office, and he was one of the many postmasters. But he always owned it. It was always privately owned. And then his granddaughter was postmistress until about 1980 something. And then another lady from Burdick briefly, and then it was closed. And then they reopened a contract post office down there where I told you in the store building. But it was the post office when I was a kid. It was later a private home, and you can see they didn't take care of it. It's vacant.
Yeah.
The library sat here, and this is not the original library building. The original building was a very small square building.
Smaller than that?
Oh, yeah.
Because I was thinking that was small for a library.
This is a double wide that belonged to the school system in Council Grove. They used it, mobile unit, and they sold it to the township. Township originally was called Elm Creek. It's Township 9 now.
Yeah.
The library was started by people in about, I think, 1931 or something like that. And in 1935, the township, which was then called Elm Creek, took it over. And it was just a small square building, and they collected books, and people gave $1, and then they could check out books. My grandmother Evans was the library for 20 years. I guess you've talked to Samantha, right?
Yeah.
She's the librarian.
Yeah, she said if I can get a hold of you, they would let me in the library today, even though it's closed, just to get history.
If you want to, I can, but I don't know if you can.
Okay.
But anyway, this was moved in about, I don't know, in the 80s. She's got about 10,000 books in there. But
Wow.
not
I wasn't thinking there'd be that many in that mobile home. Double wide, whatever.
Originally, this is community building, but originally there was a building before I was born.
Uh-huh.
It's a 2-story wood frame building stood here, and the bottom part was one of the places where the Wilsey Warbler was. It was here at one time, besides being over on the other side. And above it was the undertaker's place. And the building that was there was also used after the newspaper closed. It was used as a community center. And then it burned on Christmas Eve, 1948-49.
Yeah.
To the ground. And this building was built. It didn't look like this. You see the back over there? Funny looking top.
Uh-huh.
It used to look the same way on this side. And it was all concrete blocks. They've remodeled it because it was in bad shape.
Yeah.
But it became the community building. It's not used a lot, but the community gathered funds and rebuilt it in 1949. And then it was remodeled here about 8 years ago because it was in bad shape. And further on, there was an open-air carpentry shop over there, probably in that blank space between that and the house. And we haven't talked about the school yet.
Yep.
So we just will walk over this way. As I said, Matson Biotis, one of the founders, lived where that red house is. And his the granddaughter of Elma Crowley was one of the postmisters. Now the family doesn't own it; it's somebody else.